Hey, what it do? It's me, that wrestling dude, and I'm joined here today by the Russian beast, the real Drago, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. I'm here.
You're here, you're here. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. So let's get into it, man. Who trained you? How many years you been in the biz, and where you based out of?
Who trained me?
Yeah.
So, like whatever. Like I started my training in 2018 in Minnesota, Minneapolis. It's called the Academy of Professional Wrestling. So my trainer was that time Mr. Kennedy, Ken Anderson. Uh, yeah. So, and in 2019, I moved to Florida, and after COVID time, I think in 2020, I joined to our FTW school. So my trainer in that place was Brian Idol, Natalia Markova, and I think a little bit Mike Mondo.
Okay. And where you currently based out of?
How?
Where you currently based out of? Where you out of right now? You're in Florida, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in Florida, Sun City Center, close to Tampa.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You grew up a wrestling fan as a kid?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was a big wrestling fan, especially like I'm from Russia, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
real Russian, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and so like when I was a kid, kind of, we don't know what wrestling is, like we just play video games like D&D, Sega Mega Drive, like, and I kind of like I understand what the game is, but we don't really know what it is, and we saw Hulk Hogan in some movies, and I don't know. Do you remember like there was TV show like Thunder in Paradise?
Yep. We had the wig with the long hair.
Yep. So
Yeah.
this show was very very popular in Russia, like
Okay.
so that's why we know who is that guy. And in 1998, I like changed my channels, on the TV, and then one of the channel was pro wrestling. They
Mm-hmm.
just start streaming that, like, and it was WCW show, and it's my favorite promotion, like because I started watched first time it was like WCW, and I saw Hulk Hogan there. I was like, damn, I know this guy. I know who is him, and I did know like he was a wrestler, like that time. So and after it's remind me like when I play in the video games, like especially Dandy, like 8 beats games.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him like, okay, now I know it. That guy was there. So I was a big fan. Yeah.
That's cool too because you tuned in '98 was like to me one of the best years of pro wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everything was awesome. WCW, ECW, and WWE were just everything was so good at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. And that time was WWF. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I didn't know like that. It's like it's so many promotion around the world. I just thought it's only WCW. And
yeah.
later when I bought PlayStation, the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the game WWF. Like, what is this? Like, and I see like so many wrestlers, like big roster. Like, I don't know anybody. Like, and I realized like, okay, it's second promotion, and it's kind of the main one.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So all the young people out there don't realize in late '90s there wasn't really the internet was there, but it wasn't like it is now. So it was like kind of hard to like come across stuff like that.
yeah, yep.
Yeah. So you moved to Florida. Like you started wrestling, like training in you said Minnesota, right?
Uh, like yeah, like I started in Minnesota. Uh,
Did you move to Minnesota to start wrestling, or you just happened to come across it over here in the States?
No, I mean like I'm traveling around, like I wrestle like in many states. But my first match was in Minnesota, yeah, for MAW show, the big
Oh,
promotion, Midwest All Star Wrestling.
okay.
So,
Did you move to the States to start wrestling, or you just came out like you started doing it by happen
oh no
chance?
no 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 no! I moved in the United States in 2014, like
Okay.
11 years ago. No, like when I went to the gym, like, and I saw some guy who did exercise, and I was like, I think I know that guy, like, and I check Instagram. Oh, damn, it was Mr. Kennedy.
Okay.
Oh my God, in my gym, Mr. Kennedy. But for me, for the Russian guy, to see first time ever, like
Mm-hmm.
real pro wrestler, like close to me, it's like for me it was big things, I was so excited, like, and I was so shy to talk to him, like,
Yeah.
it's like, so, and one day, like, my friend, he helped me because he was a pro wrestler too, like he was a trainer in that gym, and he talked to him like, oh, this Russian guy, he wanna be a pro wrestler, because I was dreaming about this all my life,
Okay.
and like, if you ask me, like, I don't know, 20 years ago, Drago, do you know you're gonna be pro wrestler? I said, like, how?
Yeah.
But but later, it's funny. Like, I played that guy on the Xbox. Like, he was a cool character. Remember, like, microphone,
Mm-hmm.
Mister. So,
Yeah.
and 10 years later, I was in his school, and we actually like friends. Like, we have a friendship, and
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool how that happens sometimes in life.
yeah, it's like dream come true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Meant to be too, because again, back in the '90s, early 2000s, like there wasn't a wrestling school in like every city like there is now. Like it seems so much easier to kind of get your feet wet
It's,
compared to years ago where there was no, it wasn't as open as it is now.
yeah, it's what he told me. Like I like I'm like met so many pro wrestlers, like, especially like in, like the big names, whatever, like, and almost everybody says the same things, like, like, it's like now it's so easy. It's like so many schools, like, especially like in
Yeah,
Florida, it's like almost every city have a school. But back in the time, like Mr. Kennedy, like Ken, like, right, he told me, like, he was draw like 1 hour and 40 minutes, like, to get to school. Like, it was so hard. And at the
yeah,
same time, he said, like, and he don't care, like, he want to do that. It's like, and I saw, like, I know some guys, they kind of like traveling, especially in different states, to join to school, finish the school, and
hmm,
kind of going back, like, it's cool. It's a good motivation too. So
yeah. Were you a natural to day one? Was it easy for you?
no.
No.
No, hell no. Like, it's another funny things, like so many guys, like, when they even ask me, like, oh, I want to be pro wrestler too, like, what I need to do. I say, like, okay, so what kind of finisher are supposed to do? I was like, oh, wait, that was my mistake when I said that. So yeah, I mean, like, it's a hard training. Spend a lot of time. Like, and it's not easy. It's not physically easy. You should be athletic. And
Hmm.
it's a good challenge for yourself too. Like, and but it's fun.
What was harder for you, the talking or the physical stuff at first?
Of course, to tackle, it's of course, but I want to skip it, because you see my language, right?
Yeah.
But for me, it was hard everything,
Okay.
because I came from bodybuilding, and I had a good vision, like, I had a muscle body, I
Hmm.
was a big guy, and but I didn't have like a good flexibility. That's kind of like was hard for me to do everything because I was not flexible. I was like a wood,
Yeah.
it's like a stone wood, but it's like that was kind of a problem, and I always have some little injuries, like, all the time, because it was hard for me. And of course, um, uh, charisma, all this stuff put together it's not easy.
No, it's not easy, and you can tell the people that actually put in the work to get better at it too, because
Yep,
it's not easy. The talking, the character side of it, and the wrestling side of it too.
yep, yep.
Yeah. Who'd you initially break in as? Were you always Drago? Did you come into someone else before?
No, no, no. I always was Drago because, like, I think it's cool, to have a special, unique gimmick, and to
Hmm.
be the real Russian in the United States. I think it's like no reason for me to have some different gimmick. Like, it's a real Russian guy. I think it's the best. What I can
Yeah,
do.
absolutely.
Plus
So
my
was it?
size.
So was Drago from the Rocky movie? That's where you took the name from.
Okay, so that's another story. So, so I have a friend in Minnesota, like MAW promoter. So he's also my friend, and I asked him, like, look, I have two different choices for my name, because I'm thinking about a different name, like Grozny. The
Hmm.
Grozny, it's the last name of the king who was in Russia many years ago, and he was a bad guy because he killed so many people.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was a badass, but the name is good, and to have that name because, of course, Russian guy will be bad guy in the United States, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yep.
it's like no way you're gonna be a face.
Yeah.
So, um, but and I asked the guys pronounce it, that name, and like, oh, they tried. This was so hard to pronounce that name. It's like, okay, right. So I cannot use it because you guys cannot say that name. They cannot even say my real name too. Like, okay, I need to think what I can do. Like, all right, so Drago, and everybody knows Ivan Drago, the bad Russian guy. Like good bad guy. Like very popular, and I think that time, or maybe a little bit later, I don't really remember. It was a Creed movie, remember?
Yep.
And he's on a second movie, like it was a Son
The
of the.
sun.
Yeah, so it's kind of like reminder for everybody who is Drago, like bad Russian guy again, another bad Russian guy. So but I think like just a Drago because in the Mexico it's a Drago, a luchador,
Hmm.
but for Mexico it's like a dragon, like
Yeah,
dragon.
it's a dragon. Yeah.
So, and I feel like okay, I need to change this, and I found like the real Drago, and everybody like why the real Drago? I thought because that Drago he lost, but I never lose. That's why I love Drago.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
You said saying you finished your first. What is your finisher?
I have a few of them. I have a like a spear, and I call it torpedo, torpedo. So,
Hmm.
and I have a red alert. It's another one. So it's kind of like a big body slam going to the choke slam. So it's kind of cool one. And sometimes I use a camouflage, for submission
Hmm.
because Rusev he uses it, and it's a cool move. I think it's cool for me. So that's the kind of like three of my finishers.
You come up with them yourself, or you kind of along the ways picked up a little bit here and there?
What you mean?
Did you kind of did you get some help with coming up with those finishers? Like, did someone suggest that, or is
No,
that
no, no, no,
just
no.
you
Like
seeing cool stuff? Like, hey, I'll start doing that.
uh, not really. Like because like spear, I don't know. It's like it's kind of easy to do that move.
Hmm.
And I'm a big guy, of course. Like I can spear two people at the same time, which I did.
Yeah.
So and it was easy to start with that move, like when I was a green, like and you can use this move like for everybody, it doesn't matter what size, bigger guys, small guys, whatever. Like it's always looks cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a basic move, but now like later, like with my experience, it's okay. It's like too easy, like it's like so many people do that, and okay, I need to change. That's why I changed. But sometimes like it depends who is in the show, like what guys what kind of move they use, like if I see like some guy like do like really good spear, I say okay, do it. Like I'll do something different.
Yeah. That's
So
smart then. That's what I was talking to a couple guys like that, how they kind of don't pay attention and
yeah.
everyone kind of does the same thing, same moves every other match, and then, it
Oh,
loses the value like that.
I hate it, like, and especially when you see it like in a big promotion, like a WWE or AEW, like whatever, like you can see like kind of same moves and like especially finishers.
Yeah.
It's not good, like
Yeah.
like it.
What's been your favorite movie moment so far? Sorry, in your career.
Okay, I have so many moments, but again, I can say like the most funny moments. And like if you ask me like what is your favorite match, right? And again, I can't say like opponent, because I love everybody. But like I said, my favorite moment in pro wrestling industry, I think it's a match with a Hornswoggle. That was a funny things because before and at that time I was kind of green, like kind of like what I can do is a midget,
Yeah.
like I'm a bad big guy, like what I can like what can I
Yeah.
do, like and but it was the funniest things in my life, and we had a crowd like more than 1,000 people, and we had a reaction for every each small moments, like, and that was it's still my favorite kind of a match, like, but I mean like because it was so fun, so good, like really good reaction.
Yeah.
And he like squeezed my nipples, bite my finger, bite my ass. That was so fun, like
Yeah.
I feel like me just do it for the big bad Russian guy. That's another cool thing too, So yeah, it was kind of like one of my favorite.
I need to go see if that's online because he knows what he's doing. Like he's been in so long that he knows all his spots, especially with big guys like that. He knows how to get a reaction out of the crowd.
Yep. And I was so proud of myself. Oh, you know what? Before the match, Elsa, I saw he was so nervous. Like he told me, Drago, please don't lift me up. Don't do any moves. Like like because we're talking a little bit. Like it's like okay, if I see the reaction or something, I tell you, can you do it or not? I said, okay, sounds good, no problem, no worry. Like
Yeah.
and before the match, he started to do this. I said, damn. Oh no! That was like, oh my god! And but after the match, like Drago did perfect, like good job, like he was so happy. And the Ken Anderson, he's also his trainer too, And he's like, do you know Ken Anderson is my trainer as well? So he trained me like, so really? So yeah. And he started talking about Putin and everything, like yeah, it was so funny, like yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember they're like, damn.
He was scared you're gonna squash him.
No, he
What's
controlled it.
you wrestled in any crazy venues or any different venues, like a farm or something wild, anything crazy?
I mean, yeah, like bars, with just very drunk people, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one show in a farm. It was fun too. Uh, birthdays, some parties. It's kind of like a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can try something new because people don't really know, like it's most of the kids. You can try some new things. You can see reaction from the kids because if kids like it, everybody will do it.
Everybody like it. Yeah. After that,
I mean, yeah.
what's
Especially,
uh what's biggest difference between living in Russia and living in the United States?
uh, uh, I can say like what I saw it when I moved. Okay, like first
Mm-hmm.
year, especially like for me, it was kind of like wild, like when people walk around you, like and smile.
Yeah.
Now I do it all the time now, but
Yeah.
the first year I was like, what the hell? What he wants,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. I've always
or
go ahead. Because I always read where like that, especially like Europeans say that Americans are too friendly. Like they'll ask you how your
yeah,
day is, or like
yeah,
you're at the cashier checking out, like, hey, how was your
yeah,
day? And they're like,
yeah.
what the
Always
hell?
like, how
Not
are you? Like,
mind
oh,
your business.
yeah, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Even as a fake, I love it.
Yeah.
So and when I was in a grocery store, like some guy stopped like okay, I was a bodybuilder, right? So then that time my body was like perfect, like after bodybuilding competitions,
Yeah.
and everybody stopped like, oh, I want to be like you, like like for me it was like, what the hell, like yeah, oh, I like your glasses, I want your glasses, like something like, oh, I like your t-shirt. It was kind of crazy, like some crazy things was true, like when I was walking or downtown or wherever, some cars stop, people walk around like guys, like, oh, okay, it's probably fighting will be right now. Bro, you look so cool. Can I take a picture with you? I said, oh my god. Yeah, that's kind of was kind. Well, it's what I feel different.
Yeah.
People just don't afraid say something good about like. And what I do now, like sometimes I see some guy like he'll say, "Bro, it looks good," like oh, in the gym, like cool,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
cool. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned drunk fans earlier. Has anyone tried to fight you during a match or anything like that?
Yeah.
Somebody's been stupid enough?
Yes. I mean, it wasn't fighting, but I think maybe 2 years ago it was bar, and some guy he like by my entrance, and all like during all my match, he see like this, very serious, like very like it wasn't like a joke or something. And I look at him, like okay, I start to ignore him, just like something wrong. Yeah, he see like this, like like, and he like red, like. But you know what? I'm proud of myself because he believed that I'm
Oh,
real.
yeah. You did your job. You did your job.
Yep. So, but yeah, my promoter told me like, "Oh, Drago, stay in the backstage. Don't go outside because we want to make sure this guy left." So Yeah.
I saw you've been doing some work with NWA. How'd you link up with them?
Yeah, I think I'm with them kind of like a 2 years right now, and I had like 7 matches already. Most of them dark matches,
Mm-hmm.
and one was pay-per-view, like 3-1-2 in Chicago, Battle Royal. That was cool, you know. Um, no, I mean like it's cool promotion, very professional, like TV style. You know, they have
Yeah.
really good production. You know, Billy Corgan, of course, I love this guy. Like he's so cool, and he helped everybody. He love wrestling, like he big fan of wrestling, and it's cool to work with a very professional guys. So
Yeah.
many guys from WWE and other big promotions, you know, they give you good advices, you know, like you need to fix this, you need to fix this. So, and I love work with Tom Latimer. We already had 2 matches. One of them was for the championship, and it was really cool, you know. Yeah, and now I think it's now we had like. Two last episodes like a video segment, you know, like now they do like yeah, video segments between the matches, you know, like some storylines, make the
Mm-hmm.
storylines deeper, you know, like so, and I was on the 2 of them, so you can check.
With those dark matches, wouldn't it? It's in the studio in front of the studio
Yeah,
audience
yeah, it was in Tampa.
in Tampa. Yeah. Do you like those
Yeah,
studio audiences compared to like a regular crowd? Because it's got to
well,
be a little bit different. Because the studio audiences are there. It's smaller and a kind of more enclosed
yeah,
room compared to like a
it's a smaller venue,
yeah.
but I think they can put like 300, I believe, people, you know, three maybe 400, but I think 300, 350 maybe, because you cannot put more there, so you know.
Yeah.
So but it looks like in a small kind of studio it's look huge, you know, it
Mm-hmm.
looks like a huge crowd, and it's very loud because it's like small room, you know, like, and it's
Yeah.
like it's everything's so loud, you know, and it's cool. But my darkest matches wasn't only in the studio, because we had a show in Sarasota, Robert's Arena, I think 1.5 year ago. That was like a historical moment because they back in that arena after 30 years. You know, that was like a historical moment, and I was
Yeah.
so proud to wrestle there. You know,
Yeah.
so I mean, and else another dark match was in like very first one was in the first show, but I don't remember what building was. I know it's not in a Tampa or close to Tampa, but it's not. It wasn't studio.
Okay.
So yeah.
I saw also you've been doing a lot of tag team wrestling. You like tag team wrestling compared to singles? Or you rather be by yourself?
I mean, like, I know I love tag teams, and nothing wrong with that. You know, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, it's probably just because storylines like that. You know, sometimes they try to put some guy with me or something like. But no, like most of my matches is like single. Like, yeah,
What's
I think I had a couple like when I like tribal matches, but usually it's single matches.
okay? Let's see. This Saturday, April 26th, UCW Big Bang at the DeSoto Boys and Girls Club in Bradenton, Florida. You're in a 30-man Universal Rumble. I don't see anyone tossing you over the top rope, right?
Uh-uh. What?
I don't see anyone throwing you out over the top rope, right? In the
No,
Rumble at
no way,
UCW.
no way. So yeah, I'm so excited for that show because I'm going back. Like it's like will be my comeback. You know, after 15 months. So and it will be a big epic moment. And that it's a Boys and Girls Club in Bradenton,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working across the street at IMJ Academy. Do you know what it is?
Yep.
It's like the like one of the biggest academy in the world. I think number three. So from the whole world, we have 1,500 students there from the whole world.
Yeah.
So, and they asked me many times, Drago, we want to see you, because usually I'm somewhere, or I was in Chicago, I was in like in Minnesota, you know, like to my last shows, kind of. But uh, and I said like, okay, when I will be close to you guys, I will tell like, it's kind of this show, and everybody said, okay, we're going. So I'm so excited how many people are gonna see there because all I'm just doing is like most of them want to see me in the
Yeah.
ring, and it's like 5 minutes away. So I'm
Yeah.
so yeah, and
And
hmm?
anyone in that Rumble you worried about?
Rumble, that
Yeah, in the
Rumble.
at UCW. Anyone you worried about?
I'm not worried about. I mean, like like they should worry about, not me. I just break them. So that and the winner going to the main championship. So I
Oh,
left that company because I got injury. Like during my championship match. It should be like my third championship for the end of the year 2023, but I broke my ankle.
oof.
Yeah, I supposed to have like picture with it, like one from Minnesota. It was like from the Grand Slam, like month before, and it was like around 2,000 people. I won that belt, and another one was like some local promotions. They do rare shows in a bar, but whatever. Third belt, and the third belt supposed to be UCW, but sometimes shit happen.
Yeah, absolutely. That's life.
Yep.
You
So,
broke. Go ahead.
yeah, in 2023, like I was so busy. Like I wrestled like in many places, like traveling and flying, like all that time. But after injury, like I said, like okay, slow down, slow down. And now I like I'm kind of little picky, like to place where I'm going to wrestle, and I try to find the best ones, kind of, like and do less shows, but
Yeah.
interesting ones, interesting for me, because right now I don't have a big goal, to go like on a big promotion, like be in a TV or something, because it's more like my hobby right now, like
Yeah.
and I want to be local, you know, do some things, maybe help with some creative things or something like that. Like that's kind of like my goal right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
How'd you break your ankle in the ring?
Yes, yeah, I did my mistake. It was my mistake totally. Like I just like jump out of the ring, and I kind of like didn't post my arm, and all press was on my leg, Like it wasn't like any like side by side, some things, it just like was like a strong kind of like a hip
Yeah.
kick, and my bone just was like little screw.
Ooh.
Yeah, but again, like I can't skip surgery. I can't skip it. But I say like okay, it will be faster recovery like with the surgery. So yeah, it's professional wrestling,
Absolutely. Is that been your worst injury? Broken ankle?
Yes, I broke my knee,
Oof.
like during my training. It's like I didn't even start it, so I just yeah. But you know what? Like it was kind of like a probably again like my mistake because and that day, especially that day, I did like a very heavy leg day, like in the gym.
Okay.
And I feel something wrong with my knee. I think like maybe I need to like skip leg day today or something like. And then oh no, okay, I'll do it. And the same day it was a training in the school, and we did like 500 squats before the
Yeah.
training, So it was double attack for my knee, and we did a lot of running or some stuff like that, like and my knees just told me like "fuck you."
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I bet. I mean, because you're not a small dude either. So imagine doing all that one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my trainer told me like immediately go to the doctor. Do you think I go? No,
Nope.
I'm waiting 1 month when all pain gone,
Oh.
but I feel disability, like this disability,
Yeah.
like I feel something wrong, like disbalance, disbalance. Like my leg was moving a little bit, And I think, oh, okay, nothing. So and I back to school, and I lift up the guy, like heavy big dude, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like
Ooh.
I said, okay, I'm done. Yeah, and that moment, I like it was like I crushed my what they call, not knee, what's it called, meniscus.
Oh
Meniscus.
yeah, and
That
we
was
got MCL.
yep, ACL, meniscus.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep, that's okay.
you're good now though. You learned your lesson
I'm
too.
strong as hell. So
Yeah. Is there any promotions in Florida you want to work with that you haven't already?
I was working for CCW, and especially like maybe like 3 weeks before my ankle injury, I
Okay.
started to work with them, and they sent me like so many dates after, and I said, "Sorry, guys, I broke my ankle."
Yeah.
So I wrestle IWA, IWA promotion,
Hmm.
like IWA Florida.
Florida. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep.
FTW, of course, FTW. Yeah, how can forget about that? The
Yeah.
FTW, like they sometimes do like collaboration with the NWA as well, and it was like invasion show FTW NWA, and I wrestled Tom Latimer first time that show. So yeah, I forgot some small names. Sorry about small names, but yeah, it was some of them. Just don't really remember. UCW, yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I think it's that's it in Florida. Yeah, I think that's it.
Did you could you face Latimer for his championship, right?
I like first time it wasn't championship. The second time was like what's it called? I forgot. Like the second main one. Not that time he wasn't like the main champion. It was like different one. I
I
forgot
think
what.
it's the United States. Hold on, let me see it.
No, it's not like some like
Uh,
maybe I don't remember the name. Oh, I'm bad.
they got a few.
Yeah. I
Google
think
for it.
Carlson Drake right now he's a champion.
The national champion, national.
National, yeah, national
Yeah.
champion. Yep, for that. Yep.
You get nervous from a big match like that, or no?
Uh, I mean, like that probably one of the biggest my matches, like because national championship
Mm-hmm.
NCAA, like that's kind of the big things, and it's in the history. I was a challenger, so
But you get nervous before a match like that, or you're all business?
uh, like what I always say, like it's never wrong to be nervous, like
Yep.
if you're nervous, you're human.
Yeah.
And I was nervous, yes, because I think it was my first match after injury, maybe second, probably first. Yeah, it was my first, no, second match. Yeah, after ankle injury, I was nervous, kind of like because it's Tom, I need
Yeah.
to work very well. So, and always need to work very well, but I need to work 200%. And yeah, it was good. I was nervous, but as soon as we build match together, Uh, like I'm always nervous before. As soon as I like showing up, like by my interest, all nervous gone, like
Yeah.
immediately. So I think I like it's like psychology, like like before you're like yourself, right? When you're there, you're already the real Drago, but the real Drago, he never afraid.
Yeah. No, but that's good. I think being nervous means you care and you want to do something good.
Exactly,
You
because
want
you
to
don't want to
perform.
mistake.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
know, remember everything. Like I said, it's never wrong to that. Like some guys like, oh, why are you nervous? Like, I don't nervous. Like, okay, you don't, I do.
Yeah.
Well,
That just means you care more.
but I'm more nervous. I'm thinking about like not really like technician, like technical stuff. I'm nervous more about okay, how can there, what I can do, and what. So I need to turn my face on this in the camera, to the camera. That's kind of what I'm nervous for. And that's it, kind of.
Yeah. Remember to hit all your cues.
Yeah.
I got a couple names here for you. Barrier, put them over. Don't say nothing at all. It's up to you. Another guy from UCW, Jake St. Patrick.
Yeah, yeah, very cool dude, very very professional, good skill. I would like to wrestle with that guy, of course, and I think he's a trainer in Dudley Boy School
Mm-hmm.
in Orlando, I think, or
Yep.
Kissimmee. Yep.
I think it's in Orlando.
Yep. And sometimes I watch his training. You know, like a cool dude. Like I love him so much, and we were in the same band, like a
Really?
team. Yeah, me, Jackson Patrick, and Johnny Walker. So yep, we were together. Bad guys, three bad guys.
Yeah. You rather face Jake St. Patrick, Heartbreak Jake, or Rakim, his other character? He's got three of them.
No, Jason. I just only know one.
Jake, okay.
So
All right. What about a guy you faced a couple times? It seems like Alex the Body, who was formerly Hardcore Horvath.
hardcore Horvat. Yeah, it's this guy is kind of like one of my favorite opponents. You know, and I always have fun to wrestle him. And I mean, he's a cool dude. Look good. You know, like and. Like wrestle with him never I'm never nervous because I know him, you know, and when we
Yeah,
have so many matches together, you know, like and it's so easy to work with him, you know, like it's always fun. Like I can wrestle with him every day, you know, like I can wrestle him. I mean, every day. Yeah, this guy is just
that's
it's
a
really
good compliment to him.
yeah. I love him. I love you, Corbin.
Do you love his new hair? He's got the ponytail going now.
Which
Have
one?
you seen? Have you seen his hair? He has like a
Oh,
pony.
here.
He's
I
growing.
think
He's
so
growing a
cool.
ponytail.
Yeah, he remind me like Jesse the Body Ventura. But I think you know, like it's not everybody can do that, you know. Like,
No.
but I think it's a you need to have a big balls, you know, for that. So this guy is cool. Is fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And I reached out to him. I was like, I'm loving what you're doing now with Alex the Body. Because to me, it's more of him compared to Hardcore Horvath. I think Hardcore Horvath kind of kept him like a little bubble, but now
Uh-huh.
he's able to kind of like be himself more.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like I totally agree, and I like that new character. It looks cool, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What about another guy you faced, Dirty Devin Diaz?
Devon Diaz, Dirty Devon Diaz. Yeah, I mean, like we had a match with him in
I think it was a tag match, right?
it was yeah. It was tag match. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
With
it
the
was tag
mullet. He's got the
match
mullet.
and for NWA. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, we were together in the same promotion, UCW. So he was there back in the time. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool match. And this dude, he's growing so fast. Like you know, like each year I see like he got more popular. You know, like
Hmm.
he's everywhere, and he's cool. He's cool. I like his character as well. So
Yeah, he's got it figured out. He's got it dialed in who Devin Diaz is now.
yep. Everybody know now. So
Yeah.
especially in Florida, everybody know who dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about Garrison Creed?
Garrison Creed. Okay, it's another guy from Minnesota, and he was in the NWA and cool dude. My new tag team partner, but they hate each other. And someday, okay. So when I won MAW championship, right? So he's supposed to be my first like challenger, you know, for that
Hmm.
title. It's supposed to be Drago versus Creed, kind of a big, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So and that was idea, but I was broken, you know, that time, and we skip it. So now we have a storyline that we help each other right now, and I don't know what's going on. So, but I believe it's gonna be me and him soon.
Yeah. We see Drago versus Creed.
Yeah, I think it's a big name,
Number
right?
two, right?
Yeah.
You got a goal for the year?
Uh, uh, yeah, you know what? I have a goal for the year, of course. I want a UCW championship.
There you go.
That's my goal right now.
And it starts at the Rumble. You said winner
Yeah,
gets a
it's gonna be
shot.
my begin, in another begin, but I should I should win.
All right. Before I let you go, what's something you know now that you wish you knew when you first started wrestling?
Mm, don't be afraid to go. Like I'm waiting like 1.5 year probably because I could start early, you know, but I was
Hmm.
waiting shy, you know, like if I know now, like if I knew that time, I probably started early, you know. and uh, of course, you always can change something, fix something, like some mistakes in your match, like because now like back in the time when you did something like, oh, I think I was cool, like, but now you watch just like, oh my god, it was me. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's like I probably fix something, probably spend more time for the training, of course, because it's like you always can be in a school, always can learn something new, so and I don't know. I don't know.
I like that. Don't be scared, because like a lot of people don't do, not just wrestling in life in general, just scared to take that leap, scared to take that chance. I mean, I wasn't doing this. I was scared to do this, and I had my homeboy before he hopped on with me as like a guest host and had kind of got the ball rolling. And now I'm looking back, I'm like, what was I scared of? It's and
Yeah,
it's
exactly. Like
it,
I was scared like to fly to Puerto Rico,
yeah.
wrestle there. But when I did, it was so cool. Like, and I love crowds so much. Like totally different. And if they like,
Yeah, bro. Ginger Spice, that is not Rusev. Even though I think today's Rusev Day, isn't it? Or is every day Rusev?
some
Nope, there's two of you.
something happened. I don't know what.
You good? You good?
All right, you can call it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you good.
So what I said. Uh, let's say about Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, oh yeah. I said like if if Puerto Rican people like you, it doesn't matter you bad guy or good guy, they will be cheer for you. So,
So you didn't get hit with batteries or any bottles or any rocks going to the ring?
no, no, never, no. No, thank you for that. you know,
Because you hear stories of still like they take it seriously down there and they'll still throw stuff at you. They'll still try to
that's what
meet
I
you after the
heard.
match and
That's
stab
what
you.
I
And
heard. If they
yeah.
hate something, you fucked. I know that. Yeah. Oh, you know what else? I was working for Lionheart Wrestling.
Yep. Lionheart Wrestling Association.
Yep. That was cool, cool experience. And my opponents was like Apollo
Mm-hmm.
and Alofa.
Okay. Yeah.
Bloodline.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I remember like I'm not like really like know all names. Like it's still like new for me
Mm-hmm.
anyway because I'm from Russia, whatever. But when a booker or promoter call me like, "Oh, Drago, you're gonna wrestle with Roman Reigns' cousin," I said, "What?" Okay, it's probably like fake or something. Like like yes, Drago, you're gonna be wrestling with him. Like what the hell? And I'm looking like, oh, it's true. That was cool. So
They got another show coming up here, I think in like June or July.
yeah. I'll try to back on that promotion because they grow as hell. Like I remember when they started. Now it's like a big things.
Yeah.
A huge crowd, and they do good wrestling.
Yeah. They always put on a good show. They always got a lot of good people there too.
Yep, absolutely. Alex
Uh,
Misery,
yeah,
love him.
yeah, yeah. Alex Misery's another one tearing it up right now.
Yeah, that guy's gold. Like yeah, he's cool. He's
Yeah.
cool.
That's all I got for you, man. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, and it says I am without a the real Drago. You can find me in a TikTok. I opened like a couple months ago. Try to grow there.
Do you
The,
dance?
oh,
Do you do dances on there?
not yet. I think
yeah,
it's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. I probably will do that.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so I'm the real Drago there too. I don't really use it like X, but and there's not many people there. I don't know why. So I have the real Drago there, and on Facebook the real Drago or Yevgeny Adilov, but it will be hard. So
No one's gonna be able to spell that.
exactly. So like the real Drago. Yeah, so, yeah, that's it. And you can find me in April 26th, Boys and Girls Club, Bradenton, UCW, Big Bang. And
Big Rumble.
What?
Big Rumble. You watch Drago win the Rumble and go on to win the championship
Rumble.
down there too.
Big comeback. It's coming. It's coming. I'm excited.
Stay tuned for him. He's about to see him winning some gold here pretty soon. Drago, man, really appreciate you coming on, man, taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Go check him out. Got the link scrolling. I put the links in the video. You guys have a good night.
See you guys.